May profits be upon you. We're going to take a look at the US dollar index. All right, let's first take a look at the RT money meter, and we can see that US dollar is ranked as far as individual currencies, the number 2 out of 8. All right, number 2 out of 8. It's been the perennial number 1 for weeks and months, but this week it's ranked at number 2. That's because it went from 521, and over a week it went down to 247. It's pulling back, folks, and we're going to see that here. We're going to see that reflected in the US dollar index here. All right, each candle here on the monthly time frame represents a month, and it's been shooting up for quite some time, since doggone last year June. Okay, zing. All right, now what I want you to see is this zone of supply that it just hit, not just hit, but it's in contact with, and you see the rejection here last month. Okay, big rejection. This is just a pullback though, but we are in supply. All right, just want you to see that. And we almost took out the tops, right? Swept some liquidity here and left that liquidity here. And that's a very strong showing by the US dollar. All right, if we go to the weekly, what we can see is that we have a weekly trend going on. I'm just using the trend line. I don't for illustration. I'm not trying to I don't, what do you call it? I don't encourage people to use trend lines for a basis of entries and exits, but use it as a confluence. Okay, as a confluence, that's all. But I'm using it for illustrating that we hit a high, a pullback, a higher high, and another pullback. All right, we are in pullback phase on the US dollar. That's why you see that weakness reflected in the rankings. All right, this is just percentages of its change here, and we've seen a significant change, but it's just a pullback, folks, a retracement after an impulse. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking bullish. we should be pro trend at all times. All right, and the trend has not changed at all. Let's go to the daily. All right, and we can see the daily that price has gotten under that trend line. We have a daily close behind under it. The next week we see this doji, and then we see bullishness after the doji. But where are we? We're in daily demand here. We are in daily demand, and that daily demand is holding. It held here, it held here, and we are pushing up from here. Right now, a lot of people are going to say, "Ooh, look, it's an M pattern. Ooh, that means it's going to hit the neckline and it's going to come on down." That's, I don't think that's telling a good story here. All right, I don't think that's telling a good story, because we are reacting off of daily demand here. Coming in, we see the reaction to supply, weekly supply, and you see how much time it took to make this correction. And I say correction. Why do I say correction? Because if you look at the trend from this higher high to this higher low, that is a higher high, because why? It broke the high of the previous high. It broke that previous high, excuse me. And we made a higher high here, and we got a significant pullback. That is a significant pullback. And one of the reasons why it is significant to me, because of the amount of time it stayed at this level and the depth of the pullback. For me, that's significant. All right, it represents a higher high, higher lows structure points. Okay, and from this we see this new higher high. This is an impulsive move, and if you put your Fibonacci retracement tool at the bottom of the swing low, and you go to the swing high, and you just move this on over so you can see the numbers, you can see that price has corrected to the prime area I would look for a new a new lower high to be formed. 618 golden ratio, and then the 705, 786. These are prime areas that I would look for price to continue up. So I am definitely looking at this as the possible start of the new impulse correction, impulse correction. And I'm looking for the new impulse. Does that make sense? All right. So what kind of plays would I be taking on this? I'm looking for strength plays, of course. I'm looking for strength plays in the US dollar, but there's some things I need to see happen. All right. One, if you're looking, taking care of the people that are thinking to short this, the short against the US dollar, short with the US dollar, wait till the demand zone is taken out. All right. If the price does this number, wait till it comes back up here to test this the supply that broke this demand. All right, before you start taking shorts. This will be a higher lend itself to higher probability because it has demonstrated that price wants to go lower. Now, for those that are like me that are waiting for good long positions, I want you to see that price broke this low. That is on the 4 hour. That is significant. All right, we are bearish at this point on the 4 hour. Okay, but we pulled back up and we broke that high. This internal high. This is an internal break of structure. Internal. All right, not as strong as the external break. If price breaks here, then we're going down for sure. It's a confirmation. All right, but breaking here, now I'm looking for a pullback to this area. All right, this is impulsive. What am I looking for? A pullback, and then I would be comfortable taking longs up here. Now, from that point, I'm saying. So the confirmation, you'll see it on the 15-minute once price does come back through here. All right, this is the area I'm looking for price to come back into, the range of the supply that I would look for price to come back to, and I would look for longs at that point. All right. Also, the conservative route would be to wait until this supply here is taken out. Wait till supply here is taken out, like so. No, not like so. A reaction, right? And then of thrust through. Wait till price comes back to the demand that was responsible for taking out the supply, and you can start looking for long positions in the US dollar pairs. Okay, going long with that. That is the conservative route. Right now, we are kind of in the middle here. Between here. It can get kind of sticky. Wait till price proves that it wants to go in a specific direction. Wait till it demonstrates a bias, an obvious bias. All right, but I'm definitely looking for long positions with the US dollar. I hope this helps. All right, smash the like button if you like what I did here. All right, if you enjoy my content. All right, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, so you can get notified of my my updates. Okay, and do leave some feedback. I like hearing from you. All right, and I will see you in the next video.